just getting sunny. I didn't think it would today. Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. And today, I am not going up to the farm today. I'm just heading here to Kunal Equipment. I got some meetings to go take care of. I got to get some, get our guidance, boundaries and whatnot updated. And we might look at some equipment while here too. So let's go ahead and get to it. Probably gonna be on my cell phone because I just realized the GoPro battery that I grabbed has 3%. Not great. What the heck happened there, Ron? So anyway, this is the location that we do not go to a lot. It is in DeWitt, Iowa. Our main location is obviously in Preston. So we're gonna stop in here. That's where their main spot is. This is their main kind of shop and everything else like that. And we're gonna talk to the agronomic systems guys. Ooh, that's a brand new ripper. And we'll see what else we got here today. Ooh, brand new T6 155. That's very similar to what we got. Okay, so this flash drive in my hand right here, that is the key to our success this year in saving tens of thousands of dollars in machine depreciation, time, and seed and chemical cost. This basically has all our new boundaries. It has our entire file for this year, both for our 2020 planting monitor and our Pro 700s for our entire fleet. So that's pretty exciting. It's pretty cool. I can get it done in 20 minutes, obviously, not including all the boundaries and stuff that I've did. So we're just going to look around. There's a brand new New Holland 195. I'm surprised they're still building those things. That spreader is probably, that design's probably older than me, but it's just so steady because it's just a good unit. It's simple and it's proven. Identical tractor to what we got right now. So we're just gonna drive around and kind of see what we see what all is on the lot. It's always good to window shop. I mean, who doesn't love window shopping? I'm not gonna drive off the gravel because they got an inch and a quarter of rain here yesterday, so not bad. Good rain shower. Definitely, I don't think anyone's going to turn it down. Here's a sick unit. 340 Magnum on a 24-row planter. Let's go take a look at this guy because I am curious. Curious if it's high speed or not. I mean, this would be a sick unit. That is for sure. It's got the Gen 3 2020 in there. I can tell because it's green and it's much more slick. Does it have speed tubes? I believe it does. Yep, this is your speed tube. So this is your high-speed 10-mile-an-hour delivery planter. So it's a controlled delivery. The reason why you can go 10 mile an hour is before, the older planters like ours, it just uses gravity to drop the seed from the meter down. So you can really only go so fast. But when you're using a speed tube, you can control your delivery. You can essentially catch the seed and go faster, go slower. You can match your ground speed. So the faster you go, the faster that belt speeds, but you have exact population control on your corn. So that's pretty awesome. I mean, this is a pretty sick unit. That is for sure. Not even sure the cost on it, but I don't think I want to know. But it's a pretty cool unit. And the tractor, I mean, AFS Connect is a new platform. It's got the Pro 1200. It's got the new receiver. It's got the new styling. It's got it's AFS Connect because it actually, you can connect. You don't have to basically do flash drives like what I'm doing now. The data is automatically transferring up to the cloud, which is pretty cool. So we'll definitely be in the market for one here soon. I mean, we got one Magnum that's 2,300 hours on it, the newer one. Older one's got over 4,000 hours on it. Steiger's got over 4,200 hours on it. So we'll be in the market for a tractor here in the next couple of years because we like to keep a tractor under 2,000 hours. But in our New Holland's got 6,900 hours on it. But you just never know. I mean, they're definitely proud of their equipment here today, but it's a pretty cool unit. So we are ready for planting season. That is for sure. Now that I got my USB stick. So let's see what else they got here. I got a couple combines, a couple sprayers. I mean, they got just about everything here. So most of the stuff along from here over is usually stuff going in the shop for service. They got a 7250. That thing looks brand new. Nice used sprayer. 120-foot boom. I think that's our next boom choice that we do because that 120-foot boom, it can go to 90 and 60. It'd be really nice to have that extra 20 feet when we're doing our long rows. 7250 combine. Looks a year old. Not too bad though. 8250. A little 12-row planter. Brand new 8250 back there. Quite a bit of combines. Let's go take a look at who's brought the stuff in for service. I'm guessing they got some combines here to do some service when they're, it's just stuff to work on when they don't have any high priority items in. A couple Magnums, a couple Steigers. You got a Magnum with a Deere GPS system in there. You don't see a whole lot of them. That is for sure. This 20-year-old Magnum was cool back in the day. It's got a gold hood and everything. Sweet. Brand new 620 quad. I love it. So yeah, it's a pretty cool place here. And what we love about it the most is it's family owned. Todd, the owner, was actually in there right now. Just went in and said hi to him. So it's a two-store dealership, not a big conglomerate. Still care about their customers. Not saying anybody doesn't, but I just feel like those smaller mom and pop stores, just there's something different about them. And here we got a brand new unit ready to roll out. A 470 row track on a 12-row. That's a little different. That's a brand new planter. It's just getting PDI'd. It's got the shipping stands on it from Canada. These are made in Canada, but these stands are actually how it goes on the truck. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, well, that's we've seen all we can see. Let's go ahead and skip to the next part in the video. I'm gonna go back home. I think tomorrow we'll be out. Should be able to be back out in the field, hopefully. Another brand new 380. Well, Nathan got that entire farm chiseled. Now I see, guys, we're back for the next day, heading up onto the farm. I think we're still a little wet. We're definitely still a little tacky. Definitely not gonna get in the field today, but maybe do some trees this afternoon. Got some rain building to the southwest though, so that might kill that. But at minimum, we got plenty of stuff to work on. I might haul a load of grain. And like I said, I wanna get the sprayer ready to go, minus the tires. We gotta get the tires switched out at some point here soon. I wanna start looking at my dad's bale wrapper if possible. And I believe Bun is coming down. We're actually gonna get the 340 hooked on the planter and get that looked over. So we're hopefully gonna get moving here very soon. I mean, looking at the weather next week, we're gonna be dry after today for the next week. We're gonna be a little bit on the colder side, but we'll be able to get back in the fields for sure. Try to get all our anhydrous done next week. Might even throw some beans in. That would be ideal. That'd be actually really awesome if we could throw some beans in. But we'll just have to see, because I think how our operation goes is we usually have to spray a burn down on our beans. Well, about 3 to 5 days before we can plant. So if that's the case, if we want to plant it next week, I got to spray early next week. That's probably not going to happen. So we'll just have to see. We'll see what the guys want to do. But like I said, we got plenty of cattle stuff we're working on too. Plenty of stuff going on. So let's go ahead and get up there. All right. Looks like the sprayer's out and the tractor's out. So I'm guessing the 340's already hooked on the bean planter. Nope. Not sure why. We'll talk about those a little bit later. So I believe it's time for lunch. Let's go ahead and head in. I got here right in time. All right, well, that was absolutely delish. So now I'm gonna go help Darren. We're actually gonna try and get the planter, the 340 on the planter. To do that, we gotta move the 5088, we gotta move the corn head, we gotta shuffle a bunch of stuff around. Then we can get the 340 out, drive it up to the shed up there, hook onto the bean planter, and then drive that thing down here. So that's gonna be like a half a day job. And then we got probably 2 days worth of fixing to do. My great uncle Bun's gonna come down. He's gonna help. And then all three guys are actually out. There goes Darren. He must have got the 50 going. But all three guys are actually hauling grain right now. We got a lot of grain to haul this month, so that's what they're working on. And I'll actually probably take Pat's spot. Pat's on his way back here right now. Probably load up and take a load of grain in as well, because we got plenty to do. That is for sure. So I'm guessing, yeah, he didn't get it started. So we're gonna probably drag it out. And well, the 5088 can't go. Like I said, we gotta get the 340 out of here. To do that, gotta get the corn head, which Darren got all, tires all aired up, so that's good. Get that thing out of here. And then we gotta pull the 5088 out first. Then we can get the 340 out. By that point, Pat will be back. Oh yeah, you like that, don't you? So Darren's gonna take the big skid loader. Probably have to drag this front end over, then we can just pull it straight out. Let you guys watch though. There you go. Now you're good. You're good. Hold up. Hold up. Down a little and just go left just a little. A little more. Okay. So we're just trying to think what's the best way to basically, this tractor's dead right now, something's wrong. So we're just trying to get it out of the way so we can get stuff out. I think we're just trying to figure out where do we put this thing since it's dead. Tires are angled slightly so we can't just, I don't know. So we're trying to figure out, I think we just need to pull this head out. Talk about those in a future video. It's an exciting time there. Okay, so I think we couldn't get the tie rod to move. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and go with my idea, try to get the head out of there as best as we can, and then get the tractor out of there and push that other tractor back. See how that works. It's always something on the farm. While the other three guys are hauling grain right now. Okay, there we are. Probably pull this thing out outside. I'll push that thing back. Oh, let's see, this old girl will start. No issues. This thing warm up for a second. Pull this thing out now. Shove it back so it's kind of out of the way. Oh! As about as out of the way as we needed to. I don't think it's worth shoving the front end over. Yeah, exactly. That'll work. Oh, he is already? I'm gonna take a spot. Okay, I'll give this thing a spray off here maybe at some point, or someone will, before they take it up there to go get the planter hooked on. And I am gonna go switch places with Pat. Gotta get that thing looked at here soon. And there's Pat, starting to load up out of that bin. I'll probably go switch him spots. Okay, we had a little bit of trouble with this bin. The center sump is plugged up. That just happens on occasion. We're not sure why this one did, but probably a chunk of the pipe or something happened. But so we're having to actually go out of the side here. Tennessee, we just got a grain flowing out. Not going very fast, but it's not going to be. This bin's gonna take about, or this auger's gonna take probably 45 minutes to fill. Not fun. We're trying to go around and core all of our bins. That basically means pull some of the bins out so we can pull some of the corn out of the bin so we can see stuff like this. And that hatch is open. I don't like that because that's got our wheat in there. So take a look. Young and dumb me would have tried to climb that. Pay no attention to those little 2 boot marks. Wasn't me. Filling. And they're hauling some poo. A lot of poo. Just I got the first pile in. Filling. On the second pile. I'm guessing one more load. I hope I can get this load filled up, and then a half a load next. We'll get that choked. What it means by I say choked is basically it'll stop flowing naturally, and we can get in there, either poke it loose, get in there with a long pipe, see what it is, and worst case scenario, we'll get the back out. We don't really want to because that takes forever, but it is what it is. And I just saw Bun drive by. Nice. The man, the myth, the legend is here. For those you guys who are new, great Uncle Bun. He is 85, I believe. He still wants to get out and run grain cart every once in a while. He used to be our grain cart driver for 40 years on the farm. And he was a case mechanic for 35 plus years. He's just a heck of a mechanic. So he's coming down here to gonna help work on Nathan's planter with him today. So that's why we're trying to get that out. Hey, there's the bean planter. Got that thing out. That way Bun can start going through it. Nice. I'm just sitting here watching the truck fill. So like I said, that's what those guys are gonna do for the most part today. But eventually, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I got some stuff to do on the sprayer. And I got also some stuff I wanna do on that bale wrapper. So if I can get all that done, hopefully this rain stays away. One more pile to do after this. It's very loud. And we'll shut things up. Because the amount of bees wings and stuff flying through here, I am keeping the truck off as long as possible. It's hard backing a loaded truck up the hill. That's a lot of bees wings. I seriously wonder how old this old truck bed frame that got turned into a wagon is. It's well older than me. We actually used to use this tank way back when. This used to hold like our treated fuel, or treated diesel. Pretty neat. Okay, I'm just about full, and we shall hit the road. Just about full. Okay, we're full. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna back up just a little bit so I don't have to crank a hard turn when I'm loaded. Let's get out of here. Working. People must be wanting to try some anhydrous today. That's kind of surprising. Didn't think they'd be going today. And another one. Guys, we must be getting ready to go today. I know we're not going to, but some people must be. There's that depot. Yeah, they're filling anhydrous. Got an anhydrous truck there right now. Pretty fun taking exactly 80,000 pounds across the river, because I would never do anything more than that. That would be illegal in the state of Illinois. Would not want that at all. And yes, I do have a full Class A commercial driver's license too. So I am 100% legal. That Kenworth is mighty fine. Mighty, mighty fine. Don't worry about that buzzer. Man, I'm passing a lot of semi-trucks going this way. Alright, I got a load of corn. Both corn and beans are going on here, so let's go ahead and get it. Just got unloaded. Let's go get our ticket. Okay, got our ticket. Let's head back home. My check engine light keeps coming on. When it does that, it doesn't let my turbo spool up, so I don't have any power. That's not good. We're gonna have to talk to Pat and see if it was doing that for him. No bueno. But rather, like I said, when I almost caught this truck on fire last fall, I'd rather catch it before harvest than not. It's pulling in. It's raining a little bit. Not horrible, but it's definitely gonna screw up some of my plans for servicing.
Been there to get one more load out of it.
So Bun just went through the planter. Our coulter discs are worn pretty good. There's about an inch worn off them. You know, when they're when they're brand new, they're an inch wider in diameter. So we're actually going to drop it down 2 holes to drop it a ½ inch, so that way the cutting depth is where we want it to be. So, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm going to work on some stuff, probably the sprayer for sure. See what else I can tear into. So they must be going to pull this thing in here, I'm guessing, that way they can work in the rain. Probably not a bad idea. You guys can't see, but basically pulling the bean planter around. I'm gonna try and switch out this hose with the brand new one I got. So this is our fill sight gauge. Try to get that done real quick. Well, when you don't have a shop, this is what you gotta do. Okay, so this is what's going on. These are our no-till coulters. They're in front of the planter. So as this blade shrinks, the actual active cutting depth raises. So we want to lower this hole to make that active cutting depth bigger on our plant, or the same depth on our planters. So that's what they're working on. Go ahead and instead of pulling the bale wrapper up to the shop, I'm actually just gonna pull my car out to there because I got my full set of tools in the back. So that should get me 80% of the way there. And if I need any specialty tools like a filter wrench or anything like that, I'll try that. But so I am going to put a new battery on. The battery was, or the unit was absolutely dead before. So hopefully, cross the fingers, this will at least get the motor to crank, and that there's not anything more severe than a motor issue, or severe of an electronic / motor issue. But we shall find out. So I'm doing a little bit more reading on this bale wrapper. So this pipe right here, you put that sucker right in through here. So this hydraulic, this essentially right here goes back and forth and actually helps push the bales. But that right there is actually how you actually extend the bale all the way out and kick it out. I think there's a hydraulic cylinder in there too, I think. Either that or I can manually push that out. I'm not sure. I got some reading to do on this thing, that's for sure. Huh, well that's how that works. Just a linkage. So when I kick the last bale off, put it all the way to the back, extend that out, that pushes it out a little bit more. Huh, that's pretty nifty. Grabbing a couple extra, need some a lock nut, I should say, not a couple extra. Need a lock nut. Fit this guy and then grab a grease gun and we'll head back there. Doing some greasing. This is the push out arm. This is the first stage to clear your bale. Second stage you'd use that thing. Just trying to figure out where all the grease certs and service points are at. Let's go ahead and zap this thing on. Okay, I think there should be enough connection there. Okay, let's go see if I have power. The first thing. Huh, huh, huh. Okay. That's good. Okay, so the motor's just clicking, so something with the starter's up there, so we'll check on that a little bit later. Let me get the battery buttoned up first. Okay, I guess I got a gasket out of there because that's a little bit leaky. That's my drain plug, so we have to drain the hydraulic oil anyway. So that's okay. It's my fill plug, it's my vent. Probably should take the vent out, make sure that's good. But first, let's go ahead and pull apart that starter, see if I notice anything. Okay, that's a good sign. Pretty sure I don't have any gas in there, so but let's go ahead and that's a great sign. Go ahead and go grab some gas here in a bit. See if I can get some gas in there. Dang gravity. Yep, I have to push that in my hand. Okay, so that's good. At least she fired up. Motor's got like 550 hours on it. I would assume those Hondas can go for a lot longer than that, so I should be good there. What to do next? I got some parts coming. Got an engine oil filter. I don't know. What else do I got to do on these motors? I might want to just clean all these stuff up. Like all the crap down there. Maybe flush the fuel lines if I can. Run some good fuel down there. I don't know how long this has been sitting empty. Comments down below, I'd really appreciate it because I am way over my head, but only one way to learn. That's to actually go do it. Okay, just check the spark plug, that's all right. I might try and put some fresh gas in it and see if it'll go. We'll see. Okay, then we'll take a look at this guy here soon as well. This cracked out, so. Okay, that's as much as I wanted to do today. Basically got more work than not, but that's okay. So now let's go work on the sprayer. How's she coming? Yeah, as most things with these things are. Like you're talking about that bushing there you're replacing? Yeah. Did a couple of them last year, I remember. While I'm working on replacing the sight tube, like I said, they're also working on replacing a couple of these bushings. These kind of closing discs. Supposed to be nice and solid like that. They're kind of connected in a bushing right there. A couple of these are pretty loose. But, so I can find a loose one. But a lot of these are good. Really, this planter should be pretty good. Like I said, we got a couple of these bushings to change right here. And we got those rollers to roll down. We just got to check all the bearings, check all the blades, check everything, make sure they're looking good. But for the most part, this planter should be good to go. There's my issue. It's rounding out. Hey Nathan, when you get a sec, can you come over here? When you get a sec, can you come over here? So here's the trouble I'm running into. She's rounded out. Trying to get her out. Okay, bun's taken off. So like I said, here's my issue. You can see a little bit better than I got this off. It's pretty rounded, so not a whole lot I can do about it except drill into it and then get the easy out in there so we can give her heck. I'll have to get a new plug tomorrow from Kuhnhaus. This is the apparatus to kind of hold the filter in. It's kind of a miserable rainy day, really not drying a whole lot, but we're also really not getting a whole lot of rain. We're getting maybe not even a tenth, I'd say a 500th, something like that. So it's really not going to slow us down too much. Just going to, that's enough to make us not do anything tomorrow, maybe Sunday. But Nathan and I are the only ones here, everyone else went home. Curtis is up moving trees, Pat's down at the South Farm. So we're gonna finish up his planter, at least get to a stopping point. We got 4 more bearings to do, so half a day's worth of work. And then we're gonna try to get this, we're gonna have to drill this thing out and put an easy out in. What an easy out is basically, it's a counter rotating shaft right there that you can basically drill, pound it in as far as you can, and then turn. So hopefully we can get that thing out and get a new plug from Kuhnhaus in the morning. So we're going through, we just ended up replacing this guy right here, put a new bearing in there, so it's looking good.
Did you get everything tight?
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, we're just checking everything over. Nathan's actually going to turn this planter. This planter's a 1245 planter from Case IH. It's a center pivot, so basically pivots, well, not directly in the center, but it kind of spins. That way we can go down the road pretty dang narrow. It's 30 foot wide. We wish we had a 40 footer. That'll be the next purchase for sure. Well, this planter's still good, so we won't do it for a while, but that will be our next bean planter probably. So he's just spinning it, and then we'll back it up. Enough. There she goes.
I don't want to break it off. Shit. Wow.
Fuck, you got it.
Jesus. That was way too tight.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think you had like 6 ugga-duggas in that one. Jesus. O-ring's fucking deformed. Oh, I bet we never changed the O-ring. That's probably some of it. That's what you looked like. Got it out though. Get a new plug in the morning for it. Put a new O-ring in and it'll be good enough. Was a day. Well, we got a decent amount done, a lot of working on stuff. Made quite a bit of progress actually. I'm pretty happy with how far we got today. The bean planter should be done tomorrow. Sprayer should be done on Sunday, assuming I can call and get parts tomorrow. I won't be up, the next video will be on Sunday. And then I think we're gonna try to get the chisel home, get the Steiger home, hopefully over the weekend, and continue to get caught up on chores and stuff. With the little bit of rain that we got today, we're probably not gonna do anything over the weekend. It's just gonna be what it is. Probably have a slower weekend, try to get stuff done, get caught up, because this next week's going to be an absolute sprint. Unfortunately, I will not be able to be around because I got work stuff Tuesday through Friday. So I am going to be out of commission for next week, which sucks because the weather's going to be decent next week. Oh well, it is what it is. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, take care, take it easy, stay safe, and ta-ta for now.